seconds. 5 seconds. You must protect your bombs from being defused by Op 4.
Someone forgot their armor.
I don't want this wall peak anymore.
Sounds like one's library, maybe. That was Megu outside the library.
I am scared. They opened up B.
One might be down the stairs.
They're repelling right here.
One's working their way up the stairs by sight.
Hit by a leash. Someone repelled.
There might be two coming up the stairs.
Op 4 found a bomb. You must defend it.
Another one right where you killed that one.
Twitch half on site.
He went south down the hallway.
15 seconds. One friendly remaining.
Two over there.
Op 4 has located a bomb. 5 seconds to go. Mission failed. All friendlies were eliminated. Protect the bombs. Left. 5 seconds left. Loading new magazine. Bomb located by Op 4. Frag out.
Evil eye
advised, Op 4 has located a bomb.
Anything on cams? I got a nomad.
Op 4 has placed a diffuser near a bomb. Destroy it. Last operator standing. All friendlies were eliminated. Mission failure.
Probably not the best site to do twice in a row.
Everything always my name.
Need to use your drone to locate a bomb.
The kitchen.
Oh my god. Holy fuck, you're a god.
Seconds.
I don't think that was the
seconds to
play.
I almost had it.
Your mission is to locate and defuse a bomb.
Gas small piece. Upstairs. Bandit.
Repulsion device planted. My device is ready. Touching code. Repulsion device planted.
Not sure who sucks more, him or me.
Reloading.
You've dropped the
He was prone.
friendly, last operator standing. The diffuser has been recovered.
John Roberts.
All friendlies have been eliminated.
If I could, sir, I've got two pertinent questions to ask you. Maybe I could ask them separately to get a fresh answer out of each one. The three House committees that are looking into the impeachment inquiry gave notice today that they will be sending a subpoena to the White House for documents and other materials. Will you cooperate with those subpoenas?
Well, I always cooperate. This is a hoax. This is the greatest hoax. This is just a continuation of what's been playing out, John, for the last, since my election, I would say, if you want to. Probably, we'll find out soon, but probably even before my election. This is a fraudulent crime on the American people, but we'll work together with Shifty Shift and Pelosi and all of them, and we'll see what happens, because we did absolutely. I had a great call with the president of Ukraine. It was 100%. You have the transcript. And then Schiff went up and got, as the chairman of the committee, got up and relayed a call that didn't take place. He made up the language. Hard to believe. Nobody's ever seen this. I think he had some kind of a mental breakdown. But he went up to the microphone and he read a statement from the president of the United States.
They're opening
as if
up
I were on the
garage.
call. Because what happened is when he looked at the sheet, which was an exact transcript of my call, done by very talented people that do this, exact, word for word, he said, wow, he didn't do anything wrong. So he made it up. He went up to a microphone and in front of the American people and in Congress, he went out and he gave
5
a
seconds
whole
before insertion.
presentation of words that the President of the United States never said.
You found a bomb.
It has to
Make
be
your
a
way to its
criminal act.
location and
It has to
defuse it.
be.
Watch out for
And he
runouts.
should resign. And some people even say it was treason. But it was a very sad thing. Just so you know, the call was perfect, the real call, the call I made. Many people were on the line, I knew that, because usually when I speak to foreign country leaders...
I don't want to die too young.
I
want someone else to
when I
take
speak
bomb.
on the phone, I know that we have many
No, man,
people
can you grab
listening
it?
from various intelligence agencies. My
You'll drop
knowledge,
the
I know
user.
all about it.
Love you.
Now
And-
secured.
So this isn't something like, oh, gee, I'm on the line, let's talk about a big secret. This is many people on the line. I don't even know how many. Wolf.
Yeah, it goes on main.
Steady. Drone ready to go.
Drone got jammed. In blue. Right side. Crossed over to left. Mutes in connector.
You stacked. We have 50 seconds.
One friendly operator remaining.
Hey, you got this, bud.
This is where I die.
Now you got this. 20 seconds.
We have been eliminated.
There's one above me somewhere.
Find out, I guess. But many people, Mike Pompeo was on the line, didn't say anything. He just, because they listen for both knowledge and for security reasons and for lots of reasons. But The president of Ukraine at the United Nations the other day, and previous to that, he announced through his spokesperson, said there was absolutely no pressure put on him. There was no quid pro quo at all. And if you look at this whistleblowers, which I have a lot of respect for whistleblowers, but only when they're real. His report of the phone call was totally different than the fact. But what got them was they never thought I was going to release the call, because I don't like doing that. I don't want to do it. I hope I don't have to do it again. Release phone calls to foreign dignitaries, to foreign leaders. I don't want to do that, John. I don't want to do it again. But I did it with the permission of the Ukrainian government. We got permission. We called up their representatives and asked them, would it be okay? Otherwise, I couldn't have done it. And if I wouldn't have done it, I would have been exposed to a lie. Because the whistleblower report, didn't he say 7 or 8 times I said quid pro quo? In other words, you're going to do this or you're not going to get money. Now, in all fairness, Biden said it, and he's on tape. In all fairness, you have at least 4 United States senators, Democrats, that said it, and they said it a lot stronger than even Schiff and his made-up story said it. Obama, when he was dealing with the president of Russia, not Putin, he said, hey, tell Vladimir I can do a lot more after the election. You remember that? You didn't make a big deal out of that. Everybody thought, oh, isn't that cute? Isn't that cute? My talk and my response, Lindsey Graham said, I never knew you were that nice. I can't believe you were that nice. He said that loud and clear. It was perfect. It was perfect. Not a thing wrong with it. To impeach a president over a fraud that was committed by other people that want to win an election in 2020, which they won't, is incredible. This is the greatest hoax. Now, it's gone on for a long time. We had the Mueller collusion delusion, okay? That went on for years. And that's finally done. No collusion, no obstruction, no nothing. It was a joke, and everyone knows it. And it was from the day one. Now, I get 3 days of peace, and I'm walking into the United Nations, going to meet with the biggest leaders in the world, and I hear about the word impeachment. I said, what did I do now? And it was about a beautiful conversation that I had. And just remember this, the Ukrainian new president, a fine man, said, I don't know what you're talking about. There was no pressure. And he said it a number of times. Okay, what's your second question?
just
Well, you
before I-
shouldn't be asking 2 questions.
Well, you're going to want to answer.
Do me a favor. Ask one of the
I will, but I
finished
think you'll want.
John,
I think you'll want to answer
John,
this question.
ask
sir.
one of the finished
And
president.
then can I come back to you because I think you'll want to
We'll
answer.
talk
this.
later, sure. Well, it sounds like it might be a good question. Let me see if I like the question. Go ahead.
There,
Maybe for the first time in 3 years, I'll have a good question, and I'll love it.
There is a report that came out just before you and President Niinistö walked out here that the whistleblower met with a staff member of Adam Schiff prior
Oh, I
to
love
the
that
complaint
question.
being filed.
It shows that Schiff is a fraud.
And
I love that question. Thank you,
so
John.
can I finish asking it?
Yes, there's nothing to finish.
So the whistleblower, according to this report, met with a member of Adam Schiff's staff. You got it right there. You know it.
I hate to say it's the New York Times. I can't believe they wrote it.
Your response to the
Maybe
fact
they're
that-
getting better.
Your response to the fact that that happened and that Schiff may have learned some of what the whistleblower knew prior to the complaint.
Well, I
being
think it's a
filed.
scandal that he knew before. I go a step further. I think he probably helped write it. Okay? That's what the word is. And I think it's, I give a lot of respect for the New York Times for putting it out. Just happened as I'm walking up here, they handed it to me. And I said to Mike, I said, whoa, that's something. That's big stuff. That's a big story. He knew long before, and he helped write it too. It's a scam. It's a scam. Just to finish on this, I appreciate it. I love that second question, by the way. Should have asked it first. but let me just tell you, the whole thing is a scam. The Mueller deal was a scam. The Russian collusion was a scam. You can ask Putin. Nobody's been rougher on Russia than Donald Trump, okay? Now, with that being said, it would be great to get along with Russia, and we will get along with Russia because it's smart. But nobody's been tougher on Russia. He's become a friend of mine. We've gotten to know each other well, the president of Finland, and we have many things to discuss, including trade and military and purchases and Lots of different, very exciting events. So we'll have a long time together today. We'll then be having lunch. I think we're going to be seeing the media right afterwards and say a few words. But it's an honor, Mr. President, to have you with us. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'm waiting for our discussions.
Yes, yes. See, he's a man of few words and he gets it done. That's what I like about. That's what I like about him. Anyway, okay. Thank you all very much.
President Trump has responded to concerns that you are putting the whistleblower's life in danger.
Well, the whistleblower was very inaccurate. The whistleblower started this whole thing by writing a report on the conversation I had with the president of Ukraine. And the conversation was perfect. It couldn't have been nicer. I saw Rick Scott. I saw many of the senators talking about it, many of the congressmen talking about it. Not a thing wrong. Unless you heard the Adam Schiff version where he made up my conversation. He actually made it up. It should be criminal. It should be treasonous. He made it up, every word of it, made up, and read to Congress as though I said it. And I'll tell you what, he should be forced to resign from Congress. Adam Schiff, he's a lowlife. He should be forced to resign. He took a perfect conversation, realized he couldn't read it to Congress because it was perfect. It was a very nice conversation. I knew many people were on the phone. Not only were many people on the phone, we had stenographers on the phone taking it down word for word. He took that conversation, which was perfect. He said, I can't read this. So he made up a conversation and he reported it and said it to Congress and to the American people. And it was horrible what he said. And that was supposed to be coming from me, but it was all fabricated. He should resign from office in disgrace. And frankly, they should look at him for treason because he is making up the words of the President of the United States. Not only words, but the meaning. And it's a disgrace. It should not be allowed to happen.
Your own DNI said the call transcript was consistent with the complaint, so should...
No, he didn't say that. You have to take a look. No, he did not say that. And in fact, if you look at what he said, he found everything to be very normal. He's a good man, and Joe, and he found it to be very normal. I saw Schiff trying to go 15, call him Shifty Schiff.